but I did want to get something in after solid night on Apex. Kings Canyon is back. Live rosters have been downloaded. I don't understand how or why they're, or not how. Well, I mean sort of how. The show goes on too on April 2nd at 3 a.m. Pacific, so 6 a.m. my time. What the hell? Set 3 just went live. Set 4 goes live on the 24th, featuring a legendary hitter. Set 5 level legendary hitter that goes live the 27th, so a week from now. Prospect Set 3 goes live the 27th as well. Prospect Choice Pack is currently up. Let's take a look at what's on the shop right now. Well, actually, let's do two things quick before we get started here. Go to here and see what I have in my inventory. I have 1 gold or... Okay, so I take my pick from one of these. Oh yeah, I already know I'm taking from this. That is easy, and actually probably the most usable card too, if you ask me. Mookie Betts. Let's see what's on the show shop right now. We've got Prospect Set 2 for 30,000 subs. For 30,000 subs, choose one prospect player item from one of 3 tiers: rare, mid, or base. All players eligible for prospect collections. We're looking at Jesus Luzardo for the A's prospect starting pitcher. Looks like he has great potential. Royce Lewis on the Twins, shortstop, who can play really any position except for first base and catch. Really probably a good card to have. Solid hitter, solid fielding, good speed. Wow, that's actually a really nice card. Michael Kopech, starting pitcher in the Sox organization, used to be in the other Sox organization. I think he's got solid potential, even though he's already had Tommy John surgery, so that's good to see. Christian Pache, I don't know how to say that last name. Great defender for the outfield to have. Julio Rodriguez, right fielder for the Mariners. Really good hitter. Decent enough fielder. Not the best at speed, but not the worst either. 18 years old. Matt Manning, pitcher for the Tigers. Solid potential. Really good pitcher, it seems, with a good fastball. Nick Madrigal, I think I've heard about this kid a little bit. Solid contact, really good hitter actually contact-wise, great speed, good fielding enough at second base. Then we've got Set 3. Right now we've got breakout Eric Gagne from 2002 with the Dodgers. 92 overall closer to have with a solid fastball, a really slow curveball. Decent enough, doesn't have the control necessarily. But his clutches there and his Ks per 9 are way up. So, good guy to have at the back end of your bullpen. And then just the regular pack's not going to buy anything right now. Not focusing on Diamond Dynasty for a little while. So that's what's going on, though. That's the Haps. If I see a really interesting card, or like a card that I definitely really want, maybe I'll focus a little bit on that at that point. But for now, we're doing straight March to Octobers, because I know if I get too much into March to October, into Diamond Dynasty, it'll be harder to get into March to October. We are past the trade deadline now, I believe, in August still. We're a half game back in the Central. 70-53, shattering expectations right now. 26th, we went from 29th to 26th ranked. But we lead the wild card by a game over the Red Sox and a little bit more over the A's. Big series against Texas here. Enter well, perform well for season-long player boost. I don't know who I'm playing as for my player boost. I think it's Jonathan Scope. I really do not know. I do not remember. So I spent the first week of being self-isolated, really. Somewhat responsible for my sleep schedule. I got 2 weeks to really fuck it up. As of now, still going back April 7th, but also as of now, California, New York, and now Illinois are shut down.
So that'll bring up
I'm not yet. Massachusetts is not. Baker says he doesn't want to. The governor of Massachusetts.
He also has 1 home run. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tap.
Oh, I thought you were going to have it for sure. I didn't realize Scope was so slow. Was slow out the box there too, Jonathan. Thought you had an infield hit for sure. Especially against the lefty, you got to be better than that. I have to be better than that.
Break out in a big way. Getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And good hustle to
Interesting
get
play there,
over and
CJ
tag him for
Cron.
the out.
Need to make my headset a little tighter here. It's starting to fall
So
off.
striding in,
We're higher up on my
next
headset.
to the
as he'll look to bring
The
home that
second
time
baseman.
run
Ooh,
from
no,
second
it's-
with a
Got
base
us
hit.
there.
That actually made it worse. There we go. I don't know what the hell happened to this thing. That's good.
Into the outfield.
Go!
Scope's been slumping against lefties.
Here comes the
actually.
first pitch. Line, but
Jonathan.
speared on a hop.
Come on.
On to
He's
first
out.
with it is Andrus, and it's in time.
The
one
lack
away.
of player boosts has really killed me. Christian
Ready
Yelich,
once
I know,
again,
has one.
Ronald
That's been
Guzman.
helpful.
Up
He
next
started
is
out the
David.
evening 0 for 2
Can't
so
believe the
far.
Brewers traded me Knable and
Ronald.
Yelich.
And fastball called strike 3. And
What
the
did that
side
fielding
is
opportunity have
retired.
anything to do with me? Is it because the runner was going on 3-2? That's dumb.
Digging in,
The batter,
Jonathan
not
number
Scott.
8.
He was retired
Second
via the
baseman.
ground ball last
Got
time
us
up.
there. Go!
Hit on the
God,
ground
how
out
do
to
you
short. Andrus
ground
fields it
these
cleanly.
balls?
Throw in time
Out.
at first for route number 2.
So no player boost for Jonathan Scope unless I can hit like a dinger in his next at bat, and even then I might not get a plus if he gets it. Yeah,
Here's
no, he's
Elvis
guaranteed an
Andrus
at bat.
now. He could really
somehow
use a
come
back.
knock
Now
here.
miraculously
3
tie
in
it,
the
we'll take
game
the
so
lead.
far.
And
It's on the ground.
Hey, fielded
out
a
to
ball
second.
though. Look at that, Jonathan Scope. You did something today.
And there's out
Out.
number 2.
There's nobody showing up when they needed to.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Up next
and
for
we'll
the
see what
Tigers.
he can do here.
Just
The
a base
second
hit. That's all I'm asking. I don't even care
Got
if
us
he
so
drives
there.
far
it.
this inning.
go!
It
1-0.
looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Ooh, I just had my ear
He's
unblocked. I didn't
really in
realize it was
trouble,
blocked.
and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Fouled away.
For a 94-mile-an-hour fastball, that looked like it came in hot.
Eaton over at second. Maben at first. 2 out in the inning. And here's a
Count it,
fastball
2-1.
not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Swing.
There we
line
go.
Drive. That's
Double.
going to be trouble. And that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's
No, don't
extra
run. Don't go home.
bases.
Don't go home. Oh, no.
Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's
Ah, I
But
thought he
one
might have
run
had it.
does.
Damn, we're going to lose. Oh, another at that. Bottom of the ninth,
Striding
tie
into the
game. Oh my
batter,
God, we
number
showed it.
Jonathan Scope.
Give me one more.
Second
give me one more
baseman.
chance,
Chance to
Jonathan.
end this
Got
one
us
and
there.
send these fans
Good
home
job.
happy
Let's go.
if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away.
Ooh,
Ball and a
that was
strike.
1-1.
Bottom fell right out of that, I think.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps
power
needs to
swung there,
shorten
power
up
swung
with
there.
2 strikes.
Come on, baby.
Liner
Nice, 2
towards
hits.
second, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
2 hits and an RBI. Almost tied the game this last time up.
Hey guys, he doubled up
Game-winning
right
run
there.
in swing
Back-to-back
position.
sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one.
Now
makes
batting,
the
the
adjustment,
designated
stays a
hitter.
little shorter, and
Miguel.
drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Hit the other
Cabrera.
way out toward right field. Gallo is there, 2 down.
Gallo's
And
a
no
great
tag
fielder
at second.
for
He'll head
someone
back
who
there with
shouldn't
2 away
really, I
now.
suppose. Not that he has any reason not to
So
be, but
coming
just
to the
wouldn't
plate,
expect it to.
Jeimer
Now
Candelario,
batting.
as he'll look
The
to
third
get the ball
baseman,
into the outfield and
Jeimer
bring home what would be the winning
Candelario.
run from second base. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to first, and the
extras.
Tigers wind up with nothing.
we
Stepping up
can win
now,
this game.
Willie
The
Calhoun.
batter.
2 hits
Ooh,
in
the
4
Lefty Soto's on
attempts
the
to
mound.
this
That's a little
point.
scary.
Calhoun.
Hit
When I'm not
weakly
playing
back
as
to the
him, the
mound.
game has not been nice to him. I can handle myself with him a little bit, but
Throw to first to
He's
get him
out.
easily, and
That's
the
big.
side is retired.
take this
So they
win.
go down. Digging in once again,
Soto out
Robinson
there.
Chirinos.
The
It's
catcher.
1 away. The runner at
Robinson.
first
2 ball right here,
represents
double
the
play.
potential score. Double
make a play,
play
make a
is
play,
in
make a play.
order, however. For 1.
Oh, fuck, did he tag him?
He puts the tag on
CJ
for route
Crone, I
number
love
3.
you. Was that
1
Miguel? I don't
hit's
care
all
who
they
that
get.
was. You just saved me from an error.
Into the box now.
Now
Jonathan
batting,
Scope.
second
I knew I
baseman.
threw that a
Looking
little
for his
off.
Got
third
us
hit of
there.
the ball game
Chavez.
here.
Seems
Go.
like this animation takes forever to throw the ball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
3-hit game.
And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen.
No, I'm not gonna go through.
And the possible winning
I should've
run
power
is
swung. I was
into
feeling it.
second base. He's got
I
a
was feeling it even
2-out
before
double.
the pitch left his hand.
In now, Miguel
Now
Cabrera.
batting,
And
the
he's got
designated
the
solid
chance to
streak
bring
game
in
right
the
there,
winning
Tom.
run. Question is
Come on,
whether
dude.
they'll even pitch to him.
Ball, that pitch is
And he
out.
watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Okay,
And
we'll
that's
take a
not
walk if we
close.
need
Off
to.
the
As much as
plate,
I'd rather
high,
have
ball
Miggy try to swing
three.
the bat as opposed to
When you're
Jamie.
playing close games like this,
Just a
base
single. I
runners
can
mean
score on a
everything.
single as
So
long as you get it out of
he
the
can ill
infield.
afford to start giving away free passes.
He
Nope.
loses
That's
him
ball
on
four.
ball 4.
Okay, ball 4. Come on, Jamer.
Big
Single
spot
and
here.
get
First
it
and
out of the
second,
infield.
2 men
Now
gone.
batting,
And in the
round,
bat
third
next,
baseman.
it'll be Jamer Candelario.
Yeah, I can score on a single.
Candelario.
Here's the 2-2. Now a little
That's
dribbler
not gonna
here
do
off
it.
to the right side of the mound. On to first, and that'll mean a 12. Now at the
Okay.
plate, Ronald Guzman. A
Buck
hat
leading off
trick
for the Rangers.
already to his credit
The
in this
first
one, so
baseman,
he's looking to avoid
Ronald.
the dreaded goal. Sombrero here. And a fastball swung on and hit to throws in
One
time,
out,
and
shot
that's
the
out
end.
number 1. Now at the plate, Danny Santana
Now
comes
batting.
into this
13th now.
appearance
The
in the
center
midst of a
fielder,
1-for-4 day.
Danny.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets
He's
it
Down
out.
in the
2 down.
13th. Bottom 13.
Now to the plate,
The
Jonathan
batter,
Scope.
number 8.
Three for
He's got
six.
3 hits,
Second
including a
baseman,
double to this point.
Jonathan. Go.
Now a drive
Atta
to
boy,
right
Jonathan
field.
Scope.
This
Walk
could
off
do it.
dinger. 4 for
Game
6.
over.
That's 3 plus
Walk
signs right
off
there.
home run.
A marathon walk-off. I wish that didn't come in a player-locked game because I'm only going to get small boosts for a team
A
win.
solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
We got 3 plus signs for Jonathan Scope. He should start to crank it up now from here a little bit. Love to see it.
Hey, when you get frustrated, you're looking to piece together a rally for scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So the
Send us
walk-off
home,
home run
baby.
ends this thing in extras. That
Power
was
swung
fun.
again. I learned from my mistake the last at-bat. God, all these fireworks.
Well, fire up the highlight reel. Scope just had a game to remember. With
Okay, I gotta mute my TV.
Boy, did he ever, Matt. This is exactly what this team was
4
looking
for
for
7.
from him.
2
Yeah, if
RBIs,
this is
including a
any
solo
kind of
shot to walk
preview
off.
of what we'll be seeing
God,
from him
that
going
is such a
forward,
huge
it's gonna be a
win,
real
and it's
boost for
so
this ball
downplayed
club.
because it was a
You
player
can
lock
bet
game.
the boys in the clubhouse are fired up right now because of him.
Either way. Junior, I don't know how to say that. Marte. Junior? I don't know. Keep that momentum rolling. Jonathan Scope, good game. Hopefully he steps it up now. Mid-August. Big series against the Twins here. We need to take 2 out of 3. We just dropped the first. We need to win the next 2. And then we go right. We go home, but we got to deal with Houston. Okay, we're a game back. So we win a game, we go to 75 and 54. They go to 76 and 55. Even tie. We're doing horrible against our division teams. It's those Indian games at the start of the year really killed us. I don't even know how we did against the Twins, but they've also won 5 straight. Make sure my lineup hasn't changed at all. Okay, good. Damn, dude. My pitching has been holding it down. 7th lowest ERA. That's actually really
The
good considering this
Tigers
team.
are trying to pick up a game on a team they're looking up at in the division race.
Now batting.
All right,
The
CJ.
first
Here's C.J. Crone now. He's
C.J.
0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Good hit.
Line drive base hit.
I can't guarantee that Miggy scores on
Whoa,
another
that
hit
ball
if I
was
get one.
close, whizzed right by his head.
Now
I
batting.
think he probably
Catcher.
heard it go by, guys.
Austin
That's pretty
Roma.
unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Hey,
Now
Romine,
at the
let's see what you
plate,
can do here.
Austin Romine. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
I think
Center
Guaranteed
fielder
maybe
on
move
the
up on that.
run. He gets there to put
Not
it
a chance
away,
I'm gonna
but the
try it.
runner tags and breaks for third.
No
He
way, he
thought
would've
about third
murdered.
there, but retreats back to second
Nico
safely.
Next for the Tigers.
Come on, Nico.
Settling in now, Nico
Just get a
Goodrow.
base hit.
He got on
Get
top
two
of
more
one
hits
and was
here.
a ground out victim last time. This is hit high in
That's
the
not
air
gonna
out
fall, not
toward
with
left
Boston
center.
out there.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the
Wait.
inning.
Who's in from there now pitching?
Stepping in, Luis Arias.
Leading off
He was a
for the
ground out
Twins.
victim last time up.
The second baseman, Louis.
Yeah, I can work with that.
And
But
the pitch.
Ryan.
if Nova started the 7th.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there,
Take
going
it.
right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
This is skied into short left center. Yelich comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Now batting,
Here's
center
Byron
fielder.
Buxton now.
Byron.
Head-to-head against Nova. He's 4 for
Buxton.
13. Tried to check it, and it's
0-1.
0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Is Byron Buxton becoming a
2
better
runs,
hitter?
7
bit.
hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. This one's down to third.
Still got the speed though, so you gotta get rid of that quickly.
Throw gets him,
Oh.
2 down.
Now batting, right
Max
fielder,
Kepler the next to
Max
grab a bat.
Kepler's their leadoff hitter.
Kepler.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Cutter he does.
Here's the pitch.
This Twins lineup is lethal. I'm not throwing a curveball, no way.
And he's got himself
Beautiful.
another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here.
It's a huge outing for Nova.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Duffy
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen as he'll
pitching
do
for
so
the
to
Twins.
start the
Bullpen.
8th.
Number 21,
Standing in,
Tyler.
Jeimer Candelario. He'll
Duffy.
step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Line to the
solid
right side.
contact, too. Just right
Kepler
at him.
is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I know they say sometimes that
Now
these
batting,
things even
right
out,
fielder,
but that was
Victor
a bullet line drive
Reyes.
that gets caught.
This Ray's been doing for me in the leadoff.
He
Not
would
bad.
have represented
Take that
the
as a
go-ahead
leadoff
run.
guy. He's got 16 round trippers too.
Snatched
Ah,
out of
we
midair
gotta
at
find
first
some
base for out
cream,
number
not
2.
gloves, dude. Fucking hell.
now batting, the center
In
fielder,
now is Adam Eaton.
Adam.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. In the air out toward
God,
right
just
field.
unlucky.
Heading
3
after
really
it is
solid
Kepler.
hits,
He tracks it down, and
but just
that
right
will
at
end.
people.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He leads off there half of
Leading
the
off
8th,
for
and they've
the
been
Twins.
unable to get that starter
The
out of the game
shortstop.
to this point.
Jorge.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys
Wait, this
gave
isn't
him.
the
Ladies
Garcia I
Take some
want.
of the
Shit.
pressure
Your
off.
attention,
He's
please.
taken that and
One
pitched
Brian
very
Garcia.
effectively in this one.
No balls in one
Grab
strike.
Number
Brian Garcia.
51.
He's down there.
Rony Garcia.
All right, well, Ronnie's got to face 3
And
batters.
the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing
No
out of
ball,
his
2
shoes
strikes.
on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes to
There
the Twins
was. I
shortstop.
remember that.
He pulls this one into right, but this
Nice.
is right at him
Best
in
of
right
luck's going
field
both
as he
ways, at
hardly
least.
has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the designated
And the
hitter,
pitch.
Nelson Cruz.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point.
Huge.
0-2's the count.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big
Holy
leagues and
fooled him.
still can't hit a slider.
He struck him out the
That
third
was a
time
huge
he's fanned
strikeout
in the
there,
game.
Ronnie.
The
That
third
was a
baseman,
Big
number
strikeout
24.
there, guys. The best
Yeah,
pitchers have the
absolutely.
ability to strike
Double
guys out
third.
when they
Look at that.
really need to. And
That
that
was
second out
ugly.
was really
Holy
important
shit.
at this point of the game. Could be
Still gotta get
something we
through one
look
more
back
inning,
on
though. One
later when the
monster
game's
at the
over.
plate.
Here's the third baseman, Josh
That's not a
Donaldson,
fastball.
as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Go down on the slider.
The 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2
See if I
now.
can get him the way I got Cruz.
And he'll try and
The
tempt
count
him with
is
1 in
1
the
and
dirt,
2.
but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will
That's a
chase it
ball.
down there,
Come on, I need
especially
one more
when they're
big
in
pitch out
protect
of you,
mode
Ronnie. I know
on
you
an
can
0-2
get
count.
one more in you. Get one more out of you.
Swing
There
and
it
a miss
is.
for strike 3. Pulled the string
Beautiful.
on him that time, and
That's my dude.
new inning set to get underway.
Leading
All
off
right,
the
Yelich,
plate,
97,
the
97.
left
Let's
He's got
do
a hit
something
in
here. Go
3
higher back.
at-bats to this point.
Christian
Here comes the
Yelich.
first pitch. Pulled
That's not
high
something.
in the air out to right field.
God. A
Kepler's
fastball at
there for it.
94 miles an hour right down the middle. Good timing on my
One
swing.
down.
Okay contact. A power swing at that. Not power swing.
The
That's
bat.
annoying as fuck.
And
second
next it'll
base.
be the Tigers' cleanup
Jonathan.
hitter, Jonathan Scope.
Scope.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fouled
That was
off.
inside. Was Scope with the Twins ever?
1 out, nobody on.
No, I picked him up in my Twins March to October in 2019.
No, that's
And
down.
low. It's
Wasn't
a
the biggest
ball
fan of
and a
Marlon
strike.
Gonzalez starting every day.
Ball, that's
And
low.
there's
I would have
ball
said that
2
my
now.
craziest pickup probably would have been Josh Donaldson in Arizona last year, up until Christian Yelich just happened. Christian Yelich on the Tigers is insane.
He's
Count
fallen
for
behind
3-1.
now, 3-1.
Every base runner
I mean,
in
I'll
a
take a base
close
runner
game
however I
like
can
this
take him.
really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out
Ooh, I'll take
free
a double, though.
passes this late.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is
boy, one out
into
double.
second base with one
Can score
away
on a
as the
single.
go-ahead run.
Now batting.
Come on, Miggs.
Designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Just get a base hit somewhere. Get on base somehow. Move him over
And that'll
somehow.
bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Out of play.
Sano in foul ground. And no one will track it down.
I gotta slow my bat down, but at the same time it sucks when a 96 mile an hour or faster comes in.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Nope, no.
Rounds
Nope.
third and is
Good
striding
arms.
for
They have good
home.
arms.
Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third.
I'm
Now
not
we're
bad
still
for Miguel Cabrera. Driver's taking his bat out if he can't score. Cameron Maven's bat isn't actually against righties, contact and power-wise, better than Miguel Cabrera's. Make sure I'm gonna do it.
one away. Cameron Maben will come on now and pinch
Your
run here.
attention, please.
I don't know how Garver's arm is too. Actually, let me take a look at that.
Running at
So
first
that'll
base.
bring up C.J. Cron.
Number 4.
The first
I just
pitch is
wasn't
hit
looking
pretty
right.
well out to right.
Maybe.
Down in the double play, but it's not
That'll
gonna matter.
stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Because CJ Crone's coming through with an RBI double. Now I got
Those have
speed
to
at
feel
third too,
really
so I can
good,
sack
D-Roy.
fly
You
home
get
too.
late in the game,
Like
you
a
come
No
up
batter.
with a big
The
RBI
catcher.
base hit right here
Pen,
to give your
sit down,
team the
Buck
lead.
Farmer,
Yeah,
sit
no one
down,
remembers
Brian
that ground
Garcia,
ball
warm up
that dies in the
Jimenez,
top of
warm
the
up
second
Poison
inning.
Eagle.
You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you
About the
quiet
infield in,
your
Romine
emotions
just
down,
poke one
take the
over their
crowd
heads or
out of
straight
it,
up
and
the
slow
middle,
yourself down enough to
but
come
not
through?
a
And that's
pitcher.
exactly what he did.
On
Just
the
like that.
ground, up the middle. And that is into center field
Oh,
as he
he's
comes
toasted
through.
there,
It's a
though.
base
He
hit.
slid back to
And the
second.
runner
Yep,
scores from
okay,
third
right
as
there.
they extend their lead.
At
The
least
throw,
they
and he's
do.
tagged out at third. But they do play to run
Now
on the
batting.
play.
The shortstop.
4-2 lead, that's huge in the ninth.
So now to the plate, Nico Goodrum as he
Hanging
rips it
curve
on the
for
ground to
most
second. Throw
Yeah,
on to
good
first,
job.
gets him, and the side is retired.
Just swung over, but we got the lead. That's all that matters. We have the lead.
Bottom of the inning
We
now.
have Joe
Stepping
Jimenez.
in and ready
For
for
the
another
twist.
shot. Eddie
The
Rosario
left
Fully
fielder.
ready.
flew out in his last
Eddie.
at-bat. Joe Jimenez
Rosario.
takes the ball now in inning number 9,
Your
looking to
attention,
close
please.
the door.
Now
And they go
pitching
right
for
after him on the inside
Five,
corner for
six
strike
strike,
one.
no,
77.
Rosario
Leave the lineup
behind
like
with
this.
an
Make
0-2
Jimenez.
count.
They're all good.
Swing and a
But
miss,
three
and
pitch
that'll get
strikeout
a
on
groan
Rosario's
from the
huge.
home supporters here. One away.
God, Mitch Garver's so good.
Ready to
The
deliver.
catcher,
Here's the
number
first
8.
pitch. Mitch Garver
should've got
comes
that
on
call.
with one away as he
Garver.
looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball
Beautiful.
to second. Scope is there. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
The first base.
Not out of the woods
Number
yet.
Here's the
22.
first pitch to him. Now
He
a
can.
hard liner.
That fastball is not
No,
at all.
This will be a
No.
foul ball.
That
Hit
slider was
hard
not at
up
all
the
where I
middle.
wanted it.
Reined in.
But there's Jonathan Scope,
Throw on to first, and the ball game
and we
is
have
over.
ourselves.
So the Tigers
first
get a
place
big
spot in
win
the division.
here, and in doing so, pick up a game on a team they're
Well, a tie,
looking
but
up at in the standings.
So.
Yeah, they're trying to climb that division ladder, and today they move up a step at the expense of a big rival. It's the very definition, guys, of an impact win, so good for them.
We need to take this third game, though. No, where's my all this momentum? I'm dropping 2 straight in huge situations. Come on, dude. You think that would have been another key moment there? Now we're a game and a half back because of some bullshit. Top of the 9th, Joe Jimenez, and he's given up a hit to start the inning. And he's got really fast runaround now in this shape of Miles Straw. I hate that. I start listening to more music. I still have yet to listen to the Weeknd's album.
Next up
I'm
for
mad
the
at myself for
Stros,
that.
Carlos Correa. He'll be looking
Shortstop,
for something he could
Carlos.
drive into the gap and drive
Correa.
home that tying run from first.
What's Jimenez's stat line looking like right now? 40 saves and even 1 ERA flat. 68 strikeouts.
And he misses
Only
with it,
80
1 and
overall.
1.
If someone was having
Hey,
a
that's
season
a
of
nice
field,
take
I'd
by
say
the
they're
batter
diamond
right
by now.
there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch.
Beautiful
Got to do
pitch.
better to at least entice a swing.
Not where I wanted that at all, but we
Slider,
will
strike
take it for a
three
huge
called,
oh, no.
and that'll be the
I
first
forgot
out of
about
the
Miles
inning.
Straw. I cannot forget about Miles Straw.
Striking in for Houston,
The batter,
Martin Maldonado.
the catcher,
Prior history in this matchup, just a couple of
Maldonado.
matches, no
That's
hits
not where I
in
wanted
2
it at all.
at-bats.
Jimenez, you got to start
Strike
finding
1
your
to start
spots.
the at-bat.
That's better.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is
Okay,
in there
count.
for a called strike.
What a nasty
Shit.
pitch right there. Batter thought it was
Wow,
going to
held
hit
the
him, and
runner.
it ends up breaking into
95
the
speed, I
zone
would've
for
took
a
off.
strike.
Strong leads off first with 1 away.
Bad up,
And a
boy, Joe
swing and a miss
Jimenez.
there on a late breaking slider as he set down on
Gotta get
strikes
through
for
one
the
more.
second time this afternoon.
3 for 3 foul.
Now batting, number
That's
30.
a big strikeout there
These
with
are
the
not
tying
pitches
run
I'm enjoying
over at
right now,
first
so-
base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture
Oh, no, no,
that
no, no,
guy
no, no, no,
home.
no, 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 no.
Probably
Yes,
That's going to
Yelich.
do it as the catch is
If
made,
that got
and
down,
the
that ties the
Tigers
game.
have
Almost
finished
not
off a 3-game sweep here on home soil.
We just swept the Astros. We are starting to see more legit. Christian Yelich, 3 for 4, excuse me, with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. God, this team is really growing on me. A little more fire back in there. We really, really, really need to make this late. This September push. 2 out of 3 against Boston is good. Oh, I don't like playing in Toronto. It is September 1st, though, so I'm going to have to change my lineup before going into this moment. Complete perfect game with Daniel Norris. It's probably about the 7th. 24-0. It is. We're projected to win 90 games, which is enough to get us a wild card. Now we're tied for the division. 2.5 games up over the Indians there. Which means we're tied for the wild card as well, with 2.5 up over the Indians there as well. 4 over Boston. Okay. Okay, let me fuck with my lineup first. I know that it just did. Switch those 2 around. Cameron Maben does not DH. Miguel Cabrera does. CJ Cron plays first. Scope. Cabrera. Crone. Reyes, Eaton, Yelich, Scope, Cabrera, Crone, Romine, Candelario, Goodrum. Yeah. Okay. No, Victor Reyes is still gonna play. Switch him in Yelich. Reyes, Eaton, Yelich, Scope, Cabrera, Crone. I forgot I'm not having Miggy play first anymore. So Scope, Crone, Romine, Candelario, Goodrum against lefties. Not much is changing, except for this part here. 53. Yeah. Reyes, Eaton, Yelich, Scope, Crone, Cabrera. 59, 56, 64, 56, Candelario, Romine, Goodrum. Wait, did I switch those 2? Switch these 2. Reyes, Eaton, Yelich, Scope, Crone, Candelario, Romine, Goodrum. There. Pitching. I mean, I know I'm not going to finish this perfect game, but still. Boyd, Fulmer, Norris, Spencer Turnbull got called up finally. I mean, he should stay on the main roster. I wish I could say that. With his overall, I'd rather have him there than Jordan Zimmerman or Bayo Burrows, but I'd rather have Burrows there than Jordan Zimmerman. Burrows is doing solid right now. 16 appearances, 2.35 ERA. I don't give a shit if he's only thrown. No, he's thrown 53 and 2/3 innings. He's got a 2.35 ERA. Oh my God, why is he not my 5th starter? I'd rather him there over Nova right now. But yeah, I like what I see. Except for, I'd rather have Buck Farmer still be in that setup role over Brian Garcia, just because overall wise it makes sense. Okay, everything's all straight. I'm gonna get credit for a blowout here. I think a 7-run first, and we've scored 7 runs twice. 7 runs in the first and 6th, but then a 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 runs, 1 run, 2 runs, 3 runs, 4 runs, 7 runs again. Interesting. Man, if I finish off this perfect game, that would be insane. 24-0 lead.
If you're just tuning in, there may be something developing in this game that you'll want to see.
What does the box score say? Austin Romine has 7 RBIs. Victor Reyes and Christian Yelich both have home runs. Goodrum has a double. Romine and Yelich have 2 doubles. Eaton has 3 doubles. So Adam Eaton's driven in 4. Victor Reyes is driven in 3. Christian Yelich is driven in 3. Miguel Cabrera is driven in 1. Nico Goodrum and Jaimer Candelario both driven in 3. And then Austin Romine driven in 7. That's insane. Cabrera got hit by a pitch. Meanwhile,
leading off for the game,
Here
the
comes the
designated
first
hitter,
pitch.
number 11.
he's only at 52 pitches to start the 7th. That was pitch number 53. What the
Here
hell?
comes the 0-1.
Hey!
Slider,
pitch 5
and that's
more
in
innings
there
at
for
this
strike
rate.
2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue
10
spinning it
strikeouts.
like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues
The
to
batter,
keep him
number
out of the
8.
hit column.
Second
And
baseman,
a fastball
Kevin
close, but ultimately ruled the
Biggio.
ball 1-0.
Hey!
And a strike to
How's
even
Kevin
the
do
count.
against lefties?
1-1.
Decent enough.
And
Not
now
bad,
pitch
especially
on the
for his
way.
age, his experience level.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
I don't want to go 12-6.
Lifted
Damn,
down
he's
the
falling
line and
everything
left.
off. That's the last thing I need.
And this will wind up a foul ball.
Change up in the dirt.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty impressive.
Strikeout 11 for Daniel
strikeouts
Miller.
to start the inning.
This is the scary
What's
one right
even
here.
more
Got to get through
important is
Vlad.
now he gets
The
to face
batter,
the middle of the
number
order without
27.
anybody
Okay,
on base
Vlad,
for
there
them to
goes
drive
that.
in.
0-1 the count. And a pitch in the
One
dirt
ball,
as
one
he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope,
And
that's the
that
ball.
misses. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
I'm at 2-2. Come on,
The
baby.
2-2.
One just foul. I really don't want to throw him a high fastball at all.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
I'm thinking slider. Just hit the zone. Just hit the zone.
Line towards
Oh,
center
fuck you,
field.
Vlad.
And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th.
didn't break it all.
So he was able to take it into the 7th. But
didn't
the
get a
no-hit
one-hitter.
bid is
So
going
now
to
he's
end
still
here
or at
with
least he
2
did
out
last
in
year for
inning
one
number
hitter.
7.
0-1's The the batter, count. number
And that is
13.
when you start
Shortstop.
really thinking about a
Gordon.
no-hitter once you get into the 7th.
Goody
And it's
hell.
hard not to look past getting through that last out, but D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the
Ball
7th.
inside.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends
12
the
strikeouts though, and we lead 24-0.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now.
26
He
to
leads
nothing.
off their half of the 8th, and
Leading
they've
up
been
for
unable to get
Toronto.
that starter
Hey,
out
the
of the
left
game to
fielder.
this
This might be
point.
one of the most
Yeah, he
Chaos.
dominant.
settled in
Oh,
early on
one.
the mound,
games
partly
of
due
all
to the
time.
lead these
Okay.
guys gave him to take some of the pressure off.
No
All of a
ball,
sudden,
2
though, his
strikes.
pitch count
Very
is 74,
effectively
but
in
his
this one.
energy's in the yellow already.
Hit on the ground down the
Nobody
first
out in the eighth.
baseline, but a foul
I wanna
ball,
see him
and
make
the
it to the
count
end.
holds at 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters.
13
13
Ks.
strikeouts now. Here's the first pitch to him.
He's
The
been
first
in
baseman,
total
number
control
6.
out there tonight.
Oh,
Gets
one,
the
right
lead
down.
off guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings
Strikeouts are doing
and
him in
weakly
now.
hit balls in this one.
A ball and a strike now. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One out, nobody on. Got him.
14
And that's the
strikeouts.
third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing
The right
is
fielder,
working.
number
All
We
his
gotta fix
fifteen.
Bo Bichette one more
Great
time.
command,
Randall.
great location in the big
Great
key.
kick.
With 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Nope.
Sets the
Ball
target low here, and it misses
1-0.
1-1. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel
I should've went
Norris.
2-seam
He's
runs
0
we
for
should've
5.
won.
And he couldn't pull that one
One
back
ball,
as he clearly
2
broke
strikes.
the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. In the
Holy
dirt, but
hell,
swung
15
on and
strikeouts?
missed.
Or is that 14?
And the throw to
Out.
first
Either
ends
way.
the inning. Can't ask for...
26 to nothing.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney.
15
Starting
strikeouts.
Leading
things
off
for
for
his
the
side
day.
in the ninth as
The
they
center
face
fielder,
the improbable
Billy
odds of trying to come
Bob
back in this
Henny.
one.
Yeah,
His energy's
not a
gonna
lot
run
of
out
hope
before
for
he can
them at
finish
this
this.
point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
I mean, there's
Fouled
blowouts
away.
and then there's
Here comes the
26
0-2
runs.
pitch. Struck him out.
16
Strikeout number
strikeouts.
16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
To 0 runs to this point.
This guy is really locked in
The
on the
batter.
bump right now. He's just
Ball
playing
number
good
9.
old-fashioned
I mean, this has
hardball
been
right now. Just
basically
rearing back
simulated.
and
I haven't
letting
been able to
it
hit it
go.
all
And it
since
seems like
26
this lineup,
simulated, but still.
they don't have an answer for anything.
Ooh.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready
Nope,
for another
inside, ball
fastball,
2.
but the pitcher
I'd
went
love
to
to do
breaking
this on
ball,
under 100
and the hitter
pitches,
just
too.
fouls that one off.
This is line to left.
Get there. Oh,
Pass
you
into the
bitch.
outfield for a
Dive
one-out
for
base
it. Get
hit.
dirty. Who
Number
the fuck
9
is in
batter
left
comes
field?
through that time
Victor
as it'll
Reyes?
now be up
Don't
to
be
the
such
top
a
of the
pussy.
order with one
Sell
away.
out for that. You're
Well,
up
that's only
26
the
to
second
nothing.
hit he's given up tonight.
If it gets
and the
behind
first
you,
one
it
didn't
means
do any
nothing.
damage.
A
So
two-hitter
he's not
doesn't get me
sweating
anything,
this
I don't
one at
believe.
all. They haven't been able to string anything
Now
together.
batting.
Now this is
Number
hit
11.
high and
Shutout.
deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's
They
off
caught
the
us through the
wall.
third, dude. Oh
Foul,
my
and it's
god.
off target, and he'll be safe at third. Into the box now, Kevin Biggio.
The batter, number 8.
Fastball that's in there
Second
for strike
baseman.
one.
Kevin.
Now, a
That's
good
down.
pitch around the knees,
Come on,
but he
Biggio.
doesn't
give me the
quite
shutout
catch the
at
bottom of
least.
the
Please give me
zone.
the shutout at least.
And this
Ball
one runs
inside.
a little too far in. Ball
Pitch
two.
around him, I don't care.
Hey, lots of guys get
Go
too
flat on it,
aggressive
don't
in a
play
spot
ball.
3-1.
like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
I don't want to throw the slider because it's not. Fuck it.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hot shot on the ground.
Throw
to
it
short.
home! No, you cunt!
Throw to first is
what
in
the
time,
fuck?
but meanwhile the runner is in to
I'm not
score.
gonna get anything now. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything for this blowout.
First offering on its way.
I
Vladimir
definitely don't get
Guerrero
anything
That's
from
inside.
4 hit,
is
1
number
run,
2
1
away
home.
as he takes a ball 1-0.
Not even 16
A
strikeouts.
high strike there, and it's
I got a
1-1.
ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard down the right field line.
These are guys I
But
don't
that's
want
a
in my
foul
rotation though
ball.
for reasons
Final
like this.
strike for the Blue Jays.
They fucking suck.
And another
I
foul
can't say that
ball.
right now because he's got what 16 strikeouts. Yeah, 16
Bichette at
strikeouts.
second
And
with 2 down.
had a perfect game into the 7th against his
Another
team. But
one
like, come
sent
on,
foul.
dude. You gotta fucking finish. Even if you don't get the perfect game, just fucking finish.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw on to first will
out.
take care
God.
of him. And the Tigers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball
They'll
game
make
is
history. The team
over.
got the win. Yeah.
Well, Dan, we
A
almost
26
saw
to
history
1 win.
today
I get
with a
one little burst
no-hitter.
of flame.
But even though that
16
wasn't meant to
strikeout
be,
performance. A
they
perfect
did
game
get
into
the
the
win.
fucking 7th
Yeah,
inning.
D-Roll, and that's ultimately the
That's some
important
fucking
thing.
horse shit.
It was a transcendent pitching performance for most of the game. It was a thrill to see him come so close to the no-no, and a win like this will surely give his team a
Like,
lift.
I don't even give a shit about the player boost, but give me more fucking than that. That's so dumb. Big 4-game set against Boston because they're close in the wild card too. Don't get walked off in September. We're in Boston. Jesus, what is with these offense all of a sudden? We're actually a game ahead in the Central now, 84 and 58. So, I have a 1-game lead over the Twins, and then a 3.5 game lead over the Indians in the wild card for home field advantage. Who the Red Sox are 3.5 behind the Indians as well, but we can put them back more and have an all AL Central, wild card. 10-10 in the bottom of the 10th. A 7-run 8th. For them, it's been 5 runs in the 5th, 2 after that, 2 after that. 5 and 4 is 9, 10. Yeah, so they're up 1-0. Then we took a 3-1 lead. And they really just fucking clobbered us.
The Tigers find themselves in a pinch here, in danger of being walked off.
Leading
How is
off.
his energy
For
so
the
low?
Red
He's only
Sox.
thrown 3 innings.
The left
Digging
fielder.
Five pitches.
J.D. Martinez.
Fuck
He
no, I'm not
singled
gonna
his
do
last
that.
time. Brian Garcia
Ladies
comes
and
on to
gentlemen,
start the
Brian
whole
Garcia.
10th, and he's
Please.
just hoping to get this
Now
one into
pitching
the
for the
11th
Tigers.
inning. And
Number
this pitch is
33,
taken on the inner half
Brian
for strike one.
Hey,
Garcia.
great job.
This is
pounding
huge,
the
though.
zone.
This is
Strike
where we're gonna
one.
see if
When you
we're,
got a great hitter in the box.
postseason
Gotta
ready
get
if we
ahead.
can make it
Count
there.
leverage is a must.
These are the situations we
A
need to even
dive,
just
but
win
he
in
can't
September
make the play, and it's
to
down
get
the
to
left field
October, let alone
line.
be October ready. He's got the noodle of an arm in the left.
Love
That
the
Cameron Maven.
approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock.
The
To
batter,
start the
number
bottom of the
2.
10th. They don't want this
Shortstop.
game
I
to
wanted
go
that
any
fastball.
farther
Xander.
than this. They want to end it
Bogart.
right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
The winning run is at first base. Lifted down the line in left. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a
strikeout.
miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely
Out of the
down
woods,
around the
though.
bottom
That's
of
for
the
the
zone.
solid.
And when you do
That's
that,
the third
especially
baseman.
with 2
Ball
strikes,
one,
a
no
lot
strikeout.
of guys are going to hurt.
Yeah.
Never.
You're going to get a lot of ground balls
the
and swings and
spot.
misses down there.
Lined into left
Cut it off.
center.
Oh,
Again,
no.
a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Get it in.
And they'll have
He would have
runners at
scored with
second and
these.
3rd following the 1-out double. And he will make it into second
he's up.
base
Up
as
next
the
for the
winning
Red
run
Sox.
is in scoring
The first
position
baseman.
now with only 1 away.
Moreland.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases
Davis
are
is a home
loaded
run.
here on the
Strike out.
intentional
Now
walk.
batting,
And
the
the force play
designated
is
hitter.
now in order. No
Michael.
balls and 1 strike.
Davis.
Oh, and a good tight
It's gonna be
slider.
risky to go for a double play, though.
Two.
This Chavis
Possible
and
winning
63
run
speed. It's
just
gotta be
90
a
feet
close
away
double
here.
play.
1 away. And he fouls this one off. Struck him
Huge.
out. A huge punch out there. And the winning
there,
run
next
stays
hitter.
anchored at 3rd
Heavy
with
Pilar.
2 gone
Now
now.
batting.
Here's
The
the
center
first
fielder.
pitch.
Nope. Get
Dude,
him.
okay, can't be missing this line like that. Can't fall behind
Oh,
1-0. So walk
The
ends it.
1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. Hits a ball and a strike. Who jumped
Nice.
the gun
Now
in on that
it's 1
swing?
and
And it's
2.
down 1 and 2.
Boy, I love the way.
Let's
Swing and a
go.
miss. That
Brian
retires the
Garcia
side,
says,
and that will
fuck
do
your
it.
jam. I will punch my way off the ropes.
All set for the start of the inning. Next
Leading
will
off
be
for
the
Detroit.
cleanup hitter,
The
Jordy
second
Mercer.
baseman.
How's he hitting
It was a
cleanup?
backwards K, a strikeout
Mercer.
looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially
slide, though.
now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot.
Hey,
Has
bring your
to
ass
put the
back
ball
there,
in
boy.
play.
There we go. Lead off single. That's big. Please tell me CJ Cron is in the lineup.
Now
And
batting.
that'll bring up the veteran
designated
Miguel
hitter.
Cabrera.
I'm gonna say
Go
go.
ahead run at
Fuck it.
first.
Cabrera.
Nobody out.
19 home runs.
Here's
only
the
made it
first
1-0.
pitch.
1-0.
Line drive to center field. And the ball
He
is
dropped it.
dropped.
Go, 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 go. Why are you going back
Throw
still?
into second. And the throw
Oh,
out
my
second as
fucking
they get the force
God.
out. Ready now, CJ
Now
Cron.
batting.
Is
The
one
first
away. The
baseman.
runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Shot towards second.
Oh
and he
my
misses
God.
it. One
That's
there.
twice now. I mean, he would have been out at second either way, even if he's running all the way in contact.
Now batting. The catcher.
At the plate,
Austin
Austin Romine.
Those
There
are
are
two
2
really good
gone
hits
and
that
the
just went right at
possible
people.
Go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center
He's gonna
field.
catch that too.
And a dive.
No,
but
another
it
one.
rattles in and out of the glove. And he is in there at third as the possible
My God,
go-ahead
3 straight
score.
balls hit right at people
Boy,
all
this
time.
guy's
next for
off
the
to some
Tigers.
kind of series, and
third
he's
baseman.
one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah,
And some
Come
guys
on,
just have a
Jamer,
knack
Jimer,
for lighting
whatever.
it up on the road, getting that
Get
good
him in.
night's sleep. and finding a way to get to the yard early.
Oh, get them all in,
Look at
Jamer.
this. High in the air and deep.
All the way to
And when
Lansdowne.
this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Oh my God, there's something special with this team, and it's starting to come to the surface. I feel it.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, he's
Toss
as
that
hot as
bat, you
anybody in
earned
the
it.
game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Lansdowne.
Your
Marcus
attention,
Walden,
please.
a right-hander standing
now
6
bullpen.
foot even, will take
Joe
over the
Jimenez.
pitching duties
Number
here.
64.
45 saves on the year.
Mark it.
At the
Under
plate,
1
Nico
ERA.
Goodrum.
Golden.
To right
Don't
field
even need him
and
now. Back to back.
absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play
Holy
on that
hell, that
ball.
was deep.
It's way out of here. Back to back home runs.
440 feet. Jeez.
We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a
Crank 'em
combined
out.
5 homers in this game.
Jimenez up now. Sit
Yeah,
him
Matty
down.
B. Well, D-Roy,
Oh my
you
God.
kind of expect a high
Right
scoring.
I'm going to clip that. Those both felt really good.
Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part, unless you want to hit one down.
And we'll have to
14 to
leave it
10
there
lead
as
as we head to
play
the bottom of the 11th.
So digging in now,
You know,
Jonathan
we're just gonna see what
Leading
Brian
off.
does.
struggling
For
so
the
far
Red
in this
Sox.
one and looking to erase his
catcher.
0 for 4
He's
ball
Jonathan.
in
game
there.
here.
the win itself.
0-1, here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side.
Make a fucking play
in
on that.
there, a base hit.
Or hustle harder. Oh, God. Wait,
Hey,
isn't
just a
Cabrera
nice
number
piece of hitting
24?
right there. He's able to keep his hands
Now
inside
that'll
that
change.
ball, stay
second
square
baseman.
as long as
Could've
possible,
scored.
and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Outside.
A ball and no strikes, here it is. Ground ball right side.
Okay, maybe I'm not going to
And
stick
that
with
finds its way
Ryan.
through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 99. Alex.
Sit
Boy, talk
down.
about having a day.
There you
He
go.
gets his
Put
4th
in.
knock
Your
of the
attention,
game, but
please.
mixed in with one of
Now
those
pitching
4
for the
was a
Tigers.
round tripper, not a bad
Number
day.
45.
Yeah, you have 5,
But-
maybe a
Oh, one, the
handful
count.
of games that you can throw out 4 knocks.
I wonder
Throughout
how
the
the
course of the
Rizzuto's
year.
developed
Add in a tater
developed
to
for
go
them.
with it.
Yeah.
He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Lucroy on second. Peraza at first with no outs.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot.
God,
0-2
stop fouling
count.
pitches
Peter
off.
caught too much of the zone.
Fastball
There we
swung
go.
on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate
Now
with him.
batting.
Watching
Left
this at bat, it's
JD.
clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all
Martinez.
off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you
Glad
can
that
tell
missed
these things
inside at
and
least.
exploit them.
That's not where I
Here
wanted it.
comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing
Nice.
and a miss, and they'll dodge a
Nice,
major
nice.
bullet that time. 2 away.
Big nice.
Really good late bite on that slider
Okay,
right
one
there.
more, baby.
The
Best
batter,
ones
number
have
2.
that late action that just
Shortstop.
darts at the last minute.
Sander.
They're so tough to get the bat on,
Bogart.
and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. And another foul
I
ball.
feel like we're just getting better as the season rolls on, and we're starting to get more fans, I believe. Like, I feel like the
1-2 to the Boston
all of baseball
shortstop.
gotta be rooting for a team like
2
this
men
right
are
now.
on with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants.
Nice.
He gets
I kind of want to
strike
see the
3
box score of that
called
game.
to end it here,
can't
and with
though.
that,
Oh, well.
this one is over. So the Tigers
Finish strong,
were
secure
up
victory.
against a wall, one
Extra
hanging
inning win bonus.
curveball away from being walked off on, but instead they persevered and
Jamer
found a way to
Candelario
earn
with
the
6
win.
RBIs, though.
A big win it is, Matt, not just because they were in a September pennant race, but because of the way they got it. When you're in a tight situation like that late in the season and you respond the way they did, it's a message game, not just to your rivals, but to yourself and your fans.
Like, spark
They
that
showed
fire.
a lot of guts to win this one, and this is going to do wonders for their confidence. A huge,
Big 4-game
huge win
sweep.
for this team.
This is the series right here against the Twins. We got to take 2 out of 3. 1 apiece. And then if that wasn't big enough, we gotta go straight to Cleveland. This is a solid stretch right here. This is the division stretch right here. We're a little bit safer with Cleveland. We're 6.5 up on them now. Only 2.5 up on Minnesota. We need to win this game. 89 and 59. We have a chance to be 90-game winners. Yankees have already clinched the AL East now. Astros are just about to clinch the AL West. we are not really close to clinching a playoff spot, with all three of these teams breathing down our necks a little bit in one way or another. Mets are about to clinch the NL East. They're getting warmer. Cubs already clinched the NL Central. Actually, no, they haven't. They're one game away. But they've clinched a playoff appearance. Dodgers have clinched the NL West. Reds looking like they might get the wild card, but it's not. Ooh, it's actually it's really a 4-horse race right now. Reds, Nationals, Diamondbacks, Padres are right there. Brewers making a little bit of noise. Actually, they're falling off. They've lost 6 of their last 10. Wait, was that Brewers or Braves? It was Braves. I can't read. Braves making a little bit of a push or fall off. Brewers. I mean, some things that surprise me here are the Cardinals being this low and the Brewers being this low. The fact that the Marlins are better than them. The Phillies being 500. I can see it still. I think they're overhyped. The Rays being underneath the Red Sox surprises me for 2020. The Indians holding their ground as much as they are surprised me a little bit. The White Sox. White Sox is a mysterious team for me this year. This Central or the AL West doesn't surprise me at all. The Mariners losing 100 games is a little bit. Maybe not. Actually, they're pretty bad. Blue Jays are a little surprising. I think they'd be a little better than that. I'd say maybe a little bit below 500, but not that much below 500 over 20 games. Same with the Angels. I think they'd be a little better than that. Same with the Rangers. Honestly, these 4 teams are actually the entire American League almost. I think the Nationals are still a little overrated now at this point. I thought they were overrated last year, but I think they were better last year than they're going to be this year. Braves, I think, are underrated. I think they should be better than where they are. I think the Reds are better than I would have expected. I think they're not going to be bad, but I think they're better than expected. I think the NL Central is going to be a solid race. Ooh, Biz is sending me Snapchats at 3:30. Why? Drunken up late. Yeehaw. He's playing Call of Duty by himself. They were playing cards at 3:04 a.m. That was a half hour ago.
Hey, Kevin.
It's interesting to see people's Snapchat stories when I don't go out. I mean, obviously I'm not going to be going out, but the fact that some people still did, to an extent at least. Not like out in public, but like still got together with their friends. That and there's just the Snap Map stories. Okay. Yeah, I gotta play this one. I'm on a roll right now. See how the team's doing too, because we're projected to win 95, which is enough to win the division. Twins are only projected at 94, Indians projected at 90. That's huge. Let's see how we are doing. Victor Reyes up to us. Let's see. I don't care about the roll right now, but this lineup is solid right now. Actually, how's pitching doing? Oh wait, someone had a 9 ERA. Spencer Turnbull. His stamina is 79. I don't understand why he was so gassed after so little time. I want him in there. I'll put him 5th, but I want him in there. Maybe it'll actually. But this is the game right here. We need to win this game. I don't know what the rest of our season looks like after this. I know we've got Cleveland next, and that is just as big. If we win any of those Cleveland games, we kind of put them out of the division race. If we get swept by them, they're right back in the division race. It's mid-September.
These rivals have tangled on many an occasion this season, but none
got
more
home field
important than this meeting. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next.
Kicking off for the
Two up are the
Twins,
4, 5, and
the
6
first
hitters,
baseman,
and they're hoping that this is the
Miguel
part of the lineup that can get something
Your
going.
attention,
Tables up
please.
the eighth.
One run
Now
on the
pitching
board so
for the
far for
Twins.
them. They just haven't had
Number
consistently
45.
good at bats.
That was not a
Fouled
good pitch
off.
at all, Buck Farmer.
Farmer.
Miguel Sano murdered me at the beginning of the year. So
Pitch
this
in
is
the
the
third
first
as he
game.
lays off. It's 1-1.
Twins games and the Indians games at the beginning of the year really hurt. But we are a
Swing
complete
and a miss
different
on a
team
pitch outside. 1 and 2
in
now.
September than we were in April. Key
Now a good
additions,
pitch around the
key
knees, but it
improvements,
doesn't quite catch the bottom of the
breakouts,
zone.
people shining.
And a changeup swung on and missed
Demon
for the
slain
first down.
right there.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so
However, if I
valuable.
give up even
2 and
one
2,
run,
and he flips
or
one out there,
Minnesota.
then the
one hit,
bottom
Go
really
left
falls
field.
out
About
of
racing
the
that
bag.
somehow.
It's so hard to
We'll
pick
talk.
up,
Facing him
and
again
it's
in the ninth.
even harder to make good
If I do
contact
give
with.
up a hit.
Check swing, no swing, says the home
Or
plate
just a
umpire.
base
Ball
runner at
2. His prior history versus this arm. He's 3 for 9.
Ooh, Buck,
Three
this isn't
and
good.
now.
Don't walk someone to face Nelson
We're in the
Cruz.
7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. That
Down to
one's
3-1.
in there, 3-1. Stopped
Count
by the
full.
post
Swing with the
office to
change,
get
that is
stamps on the way to
perfect.
mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually the time to
Huge
challenge the
strikeouts
hitter,
for
but I
Buck
think you'll be
Farmer in the
careful here.
7th.
Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him,
Now
so
that
what?
is
1-1
That's
piece,
better than
one
him
more
putting
animal
one in
in
the
the
seats.
Got him to miss the breaking
The
ball
number
there.
6
Eddie
hitting
Rosario
Nelson
goes
Cruz.
down for out number 2
Special
in the
search
top
safety.
half. Counts
got
even
a
at
ball,
1-1
one
to Nelson Cruz. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far.
The count
1-1
is 1
pitch
and
is a
2.
slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And
Oh.
did he
Two
go
and
around?
two.
No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it.
Oh,
I'm the
God.
pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more
Buck,
in the
where
next
was
one.
that slider going? That wasn't down or away. That was up and that was mid.
Struck him
Buck
out.
Farmer strikes out
Struck
the
him
side
out
order in the
again,
7th,
I
though.
should say. His 3rd. Next for the Tigers,
some insurance
Austin
from him.
Leading up
Romine.
for the
1 for 2
Tigers.
on his
Some
line so
insurance
far
off
in the
him.
game.
Austin. Roma.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left
No,
center.
Buxton's there.
And
Oh, it
there's
dropped.
a base hit, so a chance for some
That's not
insurance
Buxton
here to
either.
start out the home half of the 7th.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is
Up
absolutely
next
on
for the
fire.
Tigers,
He's been on a nice
the
hot
third
streak
baseman,
as of late, and I don't see
Jamer
it ending anytime soon.
Candelario.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario.
That's high.
As he'll go after the
0-1 for
first
count.
pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Drilled
Get
to
through
the
the hole.
right side.
Good.
And a
Back-to-back hits.
backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
We need to start the
and that
inning.
runner
Back-to-back
will go no
hits.
further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next
That
for
makes
the
it
That's
Tigers.
one
Tigers.
of the, I guess, the advantages
The
of hitting with
shortstop,
that hole between
Nico.
first and second base, D-Row. First
Nico.
baseman has to
Flip the
hold
lineup
that
over
runner
on a good
on.
note.
That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter.
That's not a good note,
piece of
Nico.
hitting
That's a
right
terrible
there. Not
note.
trying to
That
do
just
too
erases
much. He
most
took
of
a
it
look
you
at
just
the
did.
defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
On to first, and they get the
Now
double
batting,
play.
right
Well,
fielder.
there's the pitcher's best
Victor.
friend right there. The inning was
Right
off
hand.
to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if
Right,
they can
Vic.
strand the runner at third now.
So the
Get him
lineup
in
flips
somehow, I
over
don't
and
care how,
digging in,
as long as that
Victor
run can
Reyes.
score right
Not
now.
much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's
That's
got
not
a
gonna do
chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, this time.
And the center fielder
Right
is
in
under
the
it to
upper
make
part
the
of the half
catch.
zone.
And
Nothing to show.
striding in
Okay.
once again, Mitch Garver. And he's likely
off
just
for the
trying to
Twins.
put one
Overall
in play here.
wise,
0 for 2 with a
my
pair of
best arm
strikeouts thus far.
in the bullpen.
Corey
Garver.
Knebel
Ladies
has been
and gentlemen,
summoned from the
your
bullpen as he'll
attention,
do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching
First
for
pitch
the
of the
Tigers.
inning is taken low and away
Number
for a
46.
ball. It's 1-0.
Torrey.
And it's fouled away.
John Abel.
Not want to throw curve to Garver.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Headed 7th.
And he struck
Huge
out
strikeout.
again. That's the 3rd time
Four
he's
straight
gone
going back
down
to
on
last
strikes
inning.
in this
No Buck
one.
Farmer on this. Donaldson's
Coming to the
batting
plate
8th.
now.
What is their lineup? Buxton, Gonzalez, Polanco, Sano, Rosario, Cruz, Garver, Donaldson, Jake Cave. God, that is so
The third
Josh
baseman,
Donaldson,
unfair.
third at bat in this one,
Got
just
it.
bounced out and
Oh,
popped
that's
out in
out.
his 2 previous trips.
I'm sad they're not going to get a full
Donaldson
season,
awaiting the
most
1-0.
likely, to show
ball
how
and
many
a
home runs
strike.
they could
1-1.
potentially hit. Pretty sure Donaldson's on. No, Donaldson's on a multi-year
Fouled
deal,
away.
actually. The Cruz is getting up there in age.
And
Oh,
he
okay,
strikes
well,
him
let's
out
go.
as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter.
No, don't
These
dive.
days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job
Like a
these guys
diamond
have
to your
done so far.
defensive player. He probably would have caught it anyways. Okay.
Now batting.
So that'll bring
right
in
fielder,
Byron
Byron.
Buxton,
Yeah.
as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
People
Hey,
really
I know
doesn't
the
like it.
tying runs at first
99
right
is
here, but
late.
if the pitcher on the mound
Showing a little bit of
executes,
movement.
keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
There we
Got
go.
him. Lively fastball that time, and it.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Duffy
please.
is on to pitch out of the
Now
bullpen
pitching
in the
for
bottom
Ford
half
for
of the
me.
8th.
Number 21.
I need something
Coming
on
to the
my
plate
offense.
now,
Just one
Adam
run
Eaton.
even.
0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Nope.
High and away on the first pitch
Get something
fastball
going at
there.
him.
It's
Get a
ball
run.
1.
Start a rally. Get a run in.
Softly hit
That's
toward the
terrible.
hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
All right, Christian.
Now batting. Left
Ready for
fielder.
another
What is his average? Oh,
chance.
327.
Christian
Yeah.
Yelich. He's hitless in 3
Yelich.
at-bats to this point.
Come on, Yelich. Get a base hit somehow.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well
Get out,
hit.
ball.
Racing back the right fielder, and it's
And a
gone.
boy, Yelich,
as
that's a
they
huge
add
solo
still
shot.
another.
Insurance run 38 on the year. He had 27, so that's only his 11th since joining the team.
It's a solo home run for Christian
Still
Yelich.
take it.
38th home run of the season for him. And with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
It's insurance. That's what we needed. Jonathan Scopes kicked
Up
it up
next
big
for the
time.
Tigers.
Here's
That's nice. I
Jonathan
like to see it.
Schoop
He might
now.
be able to hit 100 RBIs this year.
Jonathan.
As he will swing at
Go.
the first pitch and line this one
That's a
into
double.
left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases.
I don't know, JK.
And he'll reach second now with one away.
You'd think they'd stop
Big
pitching to
double.
this guy by
Up
now.
next
He's
for
been
the Tigers.
Come on,
torching
Miggy,
them
you got
all
your 20
weekend.
home runs.
Indicated
That's
If
what I
he
like to
stays
see.
hot here
Look
with
down.
another
Runner for
extra
Cabrera.
base hit,
Still got it
they'll be
over.
happy
Right.
when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
He's not done. We're going to try to
Minor in
run.
there for a base hit. Scope rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate.
Huge
As it's
3-run
now a
lead, baby.
4-1
Let's
ball
not
game.
stop now. I'd love to get Jimenez in
D-Roll,
for a
that's a
save,
big RBI
but I would
right
love
there to
even more to
stretch this
score more
Now
runs.
batting.
Three
First
and
base.
ensure the
a lot
win
of pressure on
offensively.
your pitcher
Maybe
going
get a
into the
blowout.
bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
He
It
could
does
really
make you
use
feel
a
good.
knock here. 0 for 3 in the game
That
so
doesn't make
far.
you feel good, though.
Fastball right back to the mound. On
Whatever.
to first as they get the double
We got
play.
2 more runs in, a 3-run lead. 4-1.
All set to start the ninth
Joe
in
Jimenez
this one.
coming in.
Digging in the switch
off
hitter.
46 for
Marwin
47 in save
Gonzalez.
opportunities,
He
a
reached on a
.88
single
ERA.
last time and later wound up
Joe's
scoring.
whip, well,
Joe
I'm sure it's
Jimenez comes out
gotta
of the
be solid
bullpen to
enough.
shut
He's gotta
things
go
down
through
here in the
2, 3,
ninth.
4.
And we kick off the ninth
0
inning
and
with a
1.
swinging strike here.
This is a
Nothing
Twins
in one.
lineup that could just
Jimenez
easily hit 3 home
has
runs
come
in a
one of the
row.
more dominant bullpen arms
one
in the
ball,
sport
one strike.
today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff really helps him pitch out of tough
How's Marlon
situations.
looking on
Yeah,
offense
Matty V, and
right
I
now?
think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right
I'm
now,
gonna worry about him
in
going
the
yard as
8th
much
and
as the
9th
next
inning,
two, but still.
big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and
One
that's
down
what
in the
this
ninth,
guy
though.
is here.
Beautiful, Joe.
If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has
The
them
bat.
both,
Right,
it's
Polanco,
nearly impossible to make
more
contact
contact
off.
from power,
Or
but still
hey.
definitely go yard.
Polanco.
High in the
There,
air into
Yelich.
shallow left center. And he will
Quickly
make
2
the
down in the
play
ninth.
out there, and there are 2 away now.
Just got to get through him.
Now
Here's
batting.
Miguel
The
Sano,
first baseman.
and he needs to make something
Miguel.
happen. They're
Ooh,
getting their final
thank
out
God he
here
was
in the
taken.
ninth. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and they're up
0-2
against it
down.
now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And a
One ball,
classic
2
0-2
strikes,
pitch
Miguel.
as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2.
Let's go. 2 out of 3
Swing
against
and a miss.
Minnesota.
He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, we mentioned earlier the potential of a game like this providing some late season momentum to the team that comes out on
And the
top.
Tigers are a
Do you sense
90-win
that's
team in
happened here?
2020.
For the moment, yes, for sure. You can see in their body
And
language of the
really,
players. As
really
for
making
whether
a
that
push
carries over into
for
their
that AL
play,
Central
we'll
for
just
them.
have to see and keep an eye on these teams and watch how the division race shakes out here in September.
A little bit more
Still
fire in there. This is a
lot
big
to
series
be
with Cleveland,
sorted
though.
out
We're
in
not
this
out of the woods
division.
yet. It is only in the 13th. Oh, we got a chance at more momentum. Please be an easy one. Please be a good one. Get a key September save. Means it's a safe situation. Ooh. Ooh boy. Because if we win this game, that puts them 8 games back. Magic number dropping. 2-game win streak. We've won 9 out of our last 10. We have caught fire. We don't have a chance to win the best record in the AL at this point, I'd say. But we might be able to get that 2 seed. Best record in baseball is probably going to be the Dodgers at this rate. We are not a fast team at all, though. 29th in stolen bases. But our pitching has come through. 4th in runs allowed, 7th in strikeouts, 5th in ERA. Lower than Cleveland's. And our offense is starting to step up a little bit more now, too. But overall, just people have stepped up when they have needed to now.
The Tigers are in a position to get
And
the crucial win if their closer can
right now to do exactly that again.
execute the job that is his very title.
Roberto.
Not even close on that. Some no balls in the strike. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on
Come on,
that
Joe,
one.
gotta
2
find the zone
balls and
here.
a strike.
Don't want to flip the lineup over.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now.
Nice.
More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is Luke.
Joe
Struck him
Jimenez.
out, so he'll
Gotta be the best
strand
closer in
possible
baseball this
tying
year.
run at second,
Gotta
and
be.
a great
I'm gonna
job
look
of
at that,
working
actually.
out of trouble as this
Closes
ball
out for the
game is
win.
over.
One more little
So
second
the
fire.
Tigers
Without even
are
losing
able
any
to
from the
close
last
out a
game, we just
valuable
added one
late
more.
season win here in a game that came right down to the bitter end.
Yeah,
Both
this
had
is the
5
kind
on
of
6th
victory that
innings.
can really pump up a team,
We
Matt.
had that extra
When an
run.
outcome is balanced on a razor's edge and you get it to go your way, it just
Okay,
makes you
keep
feel
it
like
safe.
fate's on your
Add a
side.
little more
They'll
fuel
take
to the
some
fire.
extra inspiration forward from this
And
one.
that circle's getting a little large now. Still gotta win these next 2. And then we're going right to Minnesota. This is another huge series. Oh. This is it right here. We win and we're guaranteed. See, this says we've already guaranteed it. We got an X, which means we clinched a postseason appearance already. But that's not true at all, actually. Is it? Because we've got 4 games on the A's. 5 games, 4.5 games, whatever. Okay. Yankees have won 100 games. Dodgers have won 100 games. Best record go to either one. Cubs look like they can win 100 games as well. The Astros look like they can win 100 games as well. We're up 7-3 in the top of the 8th. We're projected to win 96 games, which means we're projected to win the Central. I have to pee really bad. I might get off. I'm going to call it, actually. I'm going to look at Joe Jimenez. Good God, man. Joe Jimenez has to be the Rolaids reliever of the year. He is doing what Zach Britton did in 2016. He is leading. He is tied for the AL lead in saves and tied for second overall in saves behind Alec Mills, who I almost feel like has more 3-inning saves than he does 9th inning saves. But either way, his ERA is also very high. Kirby Yates, his ERA, not bad. Josh Hader, ERA, yikes. In the AL, Chapman's my only real competition. His ERA doesn't even come close to mine. Never comes close to Jimenez. What Joe Jimenez is doing, 48 for 49 in save opportunities, 82 strikeouts, and 85 ERA, a .68 WHIP, a win percentage of 1. He's only hit 1 batter. His WAR is 2.1 as a closer. Look at his strikeouts per 9. It rounds up to 14. His walks per 9 is only 2. Home runs per 9 is about a third of 1%. A third of 1. His fielding independent pitching component ERA is .63. His power finesse ratio is This is unreal what he's doing, and I love it. So run that final stretch, and we got a 4-run lead in the 8th inning. That's, I think, easy enough that I can pick that back up tomorrow. We're at game 154, so we've got 8 to go. And we're not out of the woods yet. But it's definitely doable. Definitely looks like we're going to get it.